The following program is hosted by immature, irreverent, obnoxious, and often disgusting young men. Listener discretion is advised.
This time on Nude Clan, I talk about myself again.
Yeah. So it's going to be just like every other episode?
Every other episode.
Okay.
Except for the ones where you talk about yourself, asshole.
True.
How dare you?
Welcome to another episode of Joe Clan. I am Joe.
I'm Caleb Craig.
This is Cameron.
Caleb Schweiss.
And today I'm going to talk about me. But
Man.
before we get to me... Sorry, go ahead.
I like the idea of a Caleb Clan podcast. I was going to say, we can't do it with Joe because there's only one and he's leaving.
Yeah.
But we could find some more Calebs.
Let's get two more.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be too hard.
Caleb,
Yeah.
Caleb, and Caleb.
Shit.
Caleb, and Caleb.
And then we only
Associates.
call each other by Caleb, so that
Yeah.
we just like further confusion.
Well, now there's only 3 permanent hosts of Nude Clan, and all of you guys have names,
That's
Yeah.
true.
which is...
So you're saying we need to keep the trend going.
Klaus,
We need to find a Kyle. That's what it.
Kyle, shit.
We need to find a Kyle. Yeah.
A Kyle once existed, but a Kyle no longer exists as far as I can tell, by the way, in the old Nude Clan.
He was actually, in the OG Nude Clan as well.
And I wasn't even in that.
No, you were still playing like Diablo 1 on
Yeah.
PC as we were playing Modern Warfare 2.
I was so behind everybody else.
Yeah.
So behind. Before we get to anything else, though, what has everybody been playing this week?
Dark Souls 3 and Tearaway Unfolded are the 2 games that I've been playing.
Was that a stripper game?
It's a little indie game that they have for the PS4.
It's a little gay.
It's a little gay. No, it's like the graphics for it are made to look like paper and everything, and so your character
nice.
is like a little message that you're supposed to deliver to the world of like your character, like you as a person. It's weird because it's like mixing the real world with like a paper world, and then you use like the controller as like it has motion controls, and you use the touchpad a lot, but it's implemented in a pretty great way. So it's decent.
So it's
fun little
Paper
game.
Mario.
No, not really. It's not an RPG. It's kind of just a little platformer type game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another indie game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking indie games.
Fucking indie games. Cameron?
This week, all I played was a little bit of Dark Souls. Just a little bit, though.
Just a little bit
Yep.
of Dark Souls.
It's going to get my full attention this upcoming week, so.
So
All right.
we'll stay tuned for that shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I played a lot of Dark Souls and a little bit of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Ring of Fates. And by a little bit, I actually mean like 10 hours, which is pretty substantial. But
Uh-huh.
my Dark Souls
tiny
time,
bit.
my Dark Souls time makes that look like nothing.
What are you at in Dark Souls?
Over 30 hours. It's like 31. I'm not very fast at this game. It's my first time. I'm slow. I lose so many fucking souls.
Slow your first time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's rough. But I think I could do it. I think I'm just gonna have to level grind every time I run into a wall, which is annoying.
It's what I did in Bloodborne. It's what works.
It's annoying, especially because the guys around me aren't hard. It's just the boss that's hard.
Yeah.
So like those guys aren't really giving me that many souls, and the stat increases aren't really that great either. And like I don't have the gems to make my weapon better on certain stats, so like I'm just
You gotta
stuck.
find the coal in order to get the infusions.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have the gems to infuse. So like I can't make it more of an attack-based weapon.
See, I don't even know any of that right now. I'm that early in Dark Souls.
Just
where-
don't fuck
yeah.
around with it until you do.
Yeah, just kill the little crystal lizards, and then you'll be good.
Yeah, but the game's
Get
pretty
the
fun.
material.
I think it's really addicting, and very rage-inducing. But
Yeah.
I think it is really rewarding. But it likes to fuck you pretty hard, and that's not very fun. But yeah, Ring of Fates is fine. It's really fucking easy. Especially compared to Dark Souls 3. I'm like, wow, I'm breezing through this. Like, no problems at all. And I'll get stuck on the one boss fight for like 6 years.
That's the one on the DS, right?
Yeah.
So we're camping, right? We backpacked into, it's probably like 10 miles, and we set up camp. All I see is a soft glow coming over from Caleb's sleeping bag, and it's tick, 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 and I slowly turn around and just watch him playing this game on the DS.
Masturbating. Oh.
And just like, all right. Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't play very much at all on that trip, and that's why I haven't finished it today, even though we were supposed to have reviewed it already by now. But I'll
It
finish
feels good to be a week ahead of Schweiss this time, guys.
Although, is it really a week ahead if I... Oh, no, you beat it a week ago. Yeah.
I did. I have proof here on the list. I beat it a week ago.
Damn. Oh, yeah, you beat it that day, didn't you? Or the day before, one of them.
Oh, wait, did I beat it a week ago? Hold on.
I don't know if you did.
Dude, that's old school Crystal Chronicles.
Oh, okay.
shit.
You didn't. I think you
I
beat
beat
it on
this
Monday.
week. Yeah, I must have beat it early this week.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, I don't think you're that far ahead. You are 6
It
days
just says
ahead.
FF Crystal C as my last game, and I was like, oh, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
But no, that's incorrect. Holy shit. I got another game.
Yeah, we beat the last one at the exact same time, so I don't want to hear it. But, yeah, I'll finish that up today. But as of right now, it's not complete, so it can't go on the list. So that's all I've been playing, though. I haven't really branched out yet. I want to just kind of knock out the Dark Souls and then get prepared for whatever we do for the next review, which should be Joe and I. And I have no idea what I'm going to do.
Yeah,
Let alone
we
what
were
I'm
supposed
going to
to
choose.
we were supposed to message patrons who we owed episodes to, see who wanted to review a game with you, and we
Yeah.
did not.
I could just I could Chase is on the chat right now. I could be like, Chase.
Hey, Chase versus game. You got time in 6 weeks
Yeah.
or 7 weeks?
Give
Ready to play a game that will be nominated by the three of us?
No. I think the guest can nominate.
Yeah,
Oh,
guess
yeah.
we'll nominate.
So,
So
in the
one
chat
of
right now,
one of 4
nominate a
games.
game. I'm going to nominate something.
He now has no choice.
Oh,
he
has choice.
He just has to do it now. He
Well,
has to put it.
Yeah.
We'll do it at the tail end of the episode.
Yeah,
We'll
if you want
we'll
to.
tack it on.
That would be pretty fun.
So figure out who the voting is by the end of the episode, I guess.
Yeah.
I played. It looks like I played Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Ring of Fates this week. I thought I beat it last week, but maybe that was just like right after the show. Maybe it was Monday.
I think you did because you said you were like Monday's the day, and then you said you had like 7 hours.
That
to
was
give,
it.
And you beat
That
in,
was
like,
it.
2
Yeah,
hours.
yeah. I beat it on Monday. I thought it was going to be a 15-hour game. It turned out to be just over 10 hours for me. But yeah, Ring of Fates, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, so far the best game of the Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles micro series. So.
Yeah, I would agree, and I'm not done yet. The voice acting is actually pretty decent in it.
Voice acting is better.
The crazy guy is Hammy.
Cutscenes are better. Graphics are better. Gameplay is better.
We had a Galoof character in there. It's all there.
Story is
Existent.
existent, so better.
Really simple, but
Anyway, so yeah, that's what we've been playing. But has anybody? You're smiling like a fuck ass, aren't you?
A fuck ass?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
That's just an ass.
yeah.
I'm here to make Cameron laugh today, I guess. Last time I was here to make Craig laugh. This time I'm here to make Cameron laugh.
Damn, it's all
Has
the
anybody beaten a game?
Yeah, I beat Dark Souls 3.
Oh, you piece of shit! Did you fight the unnamed king?
No, I haven't beat Nameless King.
You
He's the
puss.
last boss I have.
Oh, you beat all the other optional ones?
Mm-hmm.
Did you intentionally look it up, or did you just happen upon them?
I found them. I know where they are. So
How did you know where they are?
because I went to okay, so like they kind of go on a diverging path. So when you get to a certain point, there's like an area you can go to, which is like a garden in this castle area. You beat a boss there, and then you get a gesture which allows you to transport to another place. And then, but there's another optional boss after you beat that optional boss in the garden.
Oh, okay.
And then, and then the place you go to is the Arc Dragon Peak. There's a optional boss there, and then right after him, there's another optional boss, which is the Nameless King.
See, for
This is
me,
the
it's
last one
like
I have.
you can kind of feel when there's going to be a boss. It's like, oh, if this is a new area, there's a boss somewhere in here, and you just keep digging until you find him.
Yeah,
And then he fucks you.
yeah.
And then you figure him out, and then he still fucks you, and then eventually you fuck him. So that's how the game
I
goes.
wouldn't call that eventually fucking him. I would call that eventually surviving long enough to kill him. It's not like you dominated him at that point. It's
Chase
just like
says he
you
cheated.
barely-
Check his trophies. Don't worry, I will.
You can check my trophies all you want. They're there.
Yeah,
They're 53%.
they're not private anymore. So
Yeah.
Interesting.
Craig Gate.
There's no fucking trophies for the DLC though,
Trophy gate.
and I already beat the first DLC.
It was Bloodborne Gate, and then it was fucking Catherine
I
Gate.
prefer the Craig gate because it implies there's something wrong with Craig.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
It just implies it. We don't we all just implicitly know that that's the case?
Something's odd about this guy.
Something off. Cameron?
No, I did not beat a game this week.
Sadly, no. I'm very close.
Nope.
But no.
Well, I beat Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Ring of Fates. So, the hog is as follows. Caleb Craig is in first place with 20 games beaten so far this year.
Fuck you, man.
8 months in. Caleb Schweiss is at 18 games so far this year. I am at 12 games, and Cameron Wilson is at 10 games beaten. So, Caleb Craig is still King Hog. Where is your crown?
It's behind Schweiss on the ground.
There you go, buddy.
You may wear your own
Your
crown.
Highness. That's fine.
There you go, buddy Highness.
Tiny buddy.
Tiny buddy. I think that might be something else.
Maybe.
Do we have any questions, Craig?
We do have a few questions.
Okay.
Centered specifically around Joe.
Okay, that's how they should be. Thank you.
Is it?
As are all things in this world.
Oh, if anybody has not been listening to the last 6 episodes, this is my last episode today as a permanent host of Nude Clan. Doesn't mean I won't come on every once in a while later, but it does mean I will
you
not
like
be
to
here.
Come on real strong.
I will
don't you?
not be here every single week.
All right. First question is from Ganty. She says,
Caleb's real broke up about it. All right, let's continue on.
a serious-ish one here. How are you guys handling losing Joe as a full-time co-host? I'm pretty bummed, but totally support him in his endeavors to pursue his passions. Also, will y'all be having a going-away party?
No. Just fine. And what was the other one?
Just how are you handling it, and are we going to have a party?
I think
don't
this
think
is
so.
the party.
Yeah, we don't party anymore.
No
Like
party.
I feel like I'm getting too old to do drinking and stuff. Like there's just too many things I have to do that I can't be drunk or hungover for. So I can't. Plus it's not pleasant. So yeah.
Okay.
And it's like fucking what, noon? 11 right now?
It's 11
Let's party.
a.m.
Let's party.
Party, dude. Party hardy.
Yeah, I think it does kind of suck. I mean, as
I mean, if Joe wanted a party, I'm pretty sure we could throw one together.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a while until he actually.
I'm not a party guy
leaves.
either. Not a party
Well,
guy.
there you go.
I think there's so many things going on in this month. There's going to be enough celebrations in this next month that I think we got it covered. Even though
Yeah.
none of them are about me, but
True.
yeah.
I do think it does suck, though, because I think we have a good dynamic with all four of us, and losing one of us is kind of like losing the whole thing in a way. And Joe does a lot of the stuff for the structure, but a lot of time it turns into like Joe creates something and then he like passes it down, mostly due to inactivity. But I think it is, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's like, oh, now you can do it because I don't have to. And I think that's kind of what's happening now. Is he's passing the torch.
I don't think it's because he doesn't have to. I think it's because he doesn't want to.
Well, he also doesn't have to because if he had to, he would keep doing it. But so the torch is being broken into three sticks and handed to each of us, and now we have to keep.
So
that
it sounds
flame.
like we're gonna have to have this episode's about Craig because he didn't plan, or this episode's about Schweiss because he didn't plan his episode, or just your bullshit episodes.
We've all done that though.
We've all done that.
I have not done that, but
That is not true.
just shown up not planned an episode.
Yeah. I think this happened pretty recently.
I feel like we all have done it.
I feel like there was a time where Cam didn't show up when it was his turn to plan an episode.
That might have been it.
I feel like that
might be what
happened.
it was. That's even
So,
worse.
and so
though.
we
I
had,
don't think so.
so we had to improvise.
Yeah, because then we have to plan a Cameron episode without Cameron.
Well, here's the deal. About like 4 months into this podcast, they did an episode alone, and I was like, I had a moment of clarity where I was like, oh, I am not necessary. The show went on without me, and it was pretty good.
Because the show was in part about you because you weren't there.
But it was though. I think we did.
Yeah, it was
good.
good.
And it's happened like 3 times now, I think, where I haven't been able to show up for Nude Clan.
Yeah.
And it turns
One of
out
those
just
times
fine.
we had Jake though, and that was the last.
My issue only would be if one of you guys were to show up, it'd be a duo, and that'll be interesting to hear.
Yeah, we would have to. Yeah, we'd always have to be here without Joe. That's kind of true. Else it'd be kind of an awkward episode.
I don't think it would be awkward. It would just be different. Dynamic would be different.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're looking at how to fill the void. Certainly, one of them is to have Patreon guests on for reviews, and we're in other talks. But
Yeah.
otherwise, how are you guys going to handle yourselves?
Just
Pretty
have
well.
have to have tryouts to replace Joe. How big is your asshole? I mean, how big of an asshole are you?
Either answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's fine because I'm going to still have him for UFF, which is honestly the one it's not more important to me, but it's like important that we finish that.
Yeah.
This is like a never-ending thing. It ends when we all just get tired of it, right?
Right.
Which could be forever.
We're losing the man who talks the most.
Yeah. I don't know though. It's probably
It
pretty
depends
close.
on the episode. I feel like.
But I
Let's
think
probably say in
Yes.
general though.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. It'll be fine. We'll figure something out. We'll have other people on. I kind of like the idea of Patreon people coming on for like reviews, and maybe just having us 3 for the other episodes, or maybe having someone that just randomly shows up if it's a fun topic or something that like, hey, we know you're really into these games. We want to do like a retrospective on them. We could do that.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, yeah, I don't know if I want to do a 4th host because then it's like, oh yeah, fuck you. Joe's coming on for a film review. Yeah, just 4. But I mean, we
just
could
add
just do
Joe
There
5.
could
on.
be 5 at that
Just
point.
just tack
I
him on,
wouldn't.
yeah.
If it's like if there's like a really big game that you want to play that comes out, though, you know how those fucking Uber games go. They're like 3-hour episodes. If we had one more
Yeah.
motherfucker in on those, like
I wouldn't do that.
pushing 3.5.
I
That's
promise.
true.
I promise you, I would not do that.
I don't think there's a game that would ever come out that you felt like you'd had to play.
Maybe the next God of War,
Or like
Doom, or the next Doom.
next
but-
Doom, next Diablo, next God of War.
Yeah, all those. But I don't know if I would like force myself on Nude Clan saying,
Do a forced entry, but it's
forced
yourself.
entry, but it's
Yeah.
me just calling over Skype over and over again, forcing myself onto the show. Boop,
Yeah.
boop, 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 boop.
Just can't leave it alone.
Nope.
But yeah.
We'll be
We'll
fine.
All right. Next question is from like Death Sword. He says, Joe, why did you start a video game podcast when you hate video games? All right. First of all, I'm going to answer part of this. He did not start it. It was my idea. It was my idea.
Your idea, but you
Technically,
still have
yeah.
to start the idea in order to start.
Craig
Yeah,
did
but
ask
you wouldn't
me.
let me start it with Schweiss until you were ready, which is fucking bullshit.
I don't remember the exact
You were like, let's wait until UFF is bigger and when I'm
And we
ready
did.
for it.
And that's what happened, and I'm glad we did.
I think it worked out.
too, in a way, but still. Still, it was my idea.
Okay.
It was. Yeah,
It
you
was
did
your
ask
idea.
me. Yep.
It
I
was
said not yet.
it was Caleb Craig's idea.
Yeah. All right, you can answer it now, Joe.
Oh,
You can
okay.
answer the rest of it.
Well, I did have to start UFF and know what a podcast is in order for Nude Clan to exist. So in a way, I definitely got the ball rolling. Okay, motherfucker. I don't hate video games. I just didn't realize that I didn't have time in my life for as many video games as I wanted to play. And so, you know, some branches need to be trimmed. And also, I'll be moving soon. So the logistics of being able to put on Nude Clan in my future look very difficult to do. Not just for the recording time, but also for the gaming time. So I'm going to continue on UFF, which is a gaming show of a series of games that I do love. And I love some of the games that we reviewed on here more than most of the Final Fantasies. So I don't think that's true at all, that I don't love video games. I'm just not obsessed with video games, which some may deem a requirement to be on this show, but they can go fuck themselves. I'm one of the 4 people who started this show, so fuck you. Thank you, Thy Death Sword, for your question.
So insightful.
So insightful.
All right, next question's from JD. He says, I thought about asking an insightful and touching question for Joe's final show and decided that this question would be funnier. He says the question relates to the surge in popularity of coming-of-age stories like Stranger Things, E.T., The Goonies, and Stephen King's It. While recording...
None of which I have any background with whatsoever.
While recording an episode of Nude Clan, there's an ominous thunderstorm that causes a freak washing machine accident. The washing machine becomes a portal to and a video game villain escapes. You are now tasked with stopping the villain because Schweiss's HOA will be super pissed if they find out about it. My question is, what game villain escapes, and how do you stop them? Keep in mind, you will be forced to team up with Craig's sister's mentally deficient ex-boyfriend who plays a sloth role like in the Goonies. His thought is that the villain is Pyramid Head, and Craig would stop him by pulling down his sister's ex's pants and shoving a bottle of Listerine in his ass. And the mouthwash butt chug gives him the same effect that Popeye gets from eating spinach and beats the shit out of Pyramid Head. On a completely separate note, I want to thank Joe and the Nude Clan for helping me through a rough time in my life. My sister died 2 years ago, and was my last living immediate family member. During that time, I would listen to your podcast nonstop. I'm certain I've listened to several episodes 20 times,
Oh my God.
if not more. It certainly helped me cope. Anyway, I'm sorry for the crazy long question. Thank you all again.
Wow. Really appreciate that. Thanks for taking that funny out of the room. Sorry for your losses. Shit.
20 times, really?
What
Good
video
God.
game? Yeah, what the fuck episode did you listen to 20 times? I understand Bounty Hunter. I've listened to Bounty Hunter probably 8 times.
I've done it probably 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Twice for Armored Core. That one's pretty fun, too.
The one time I re-listened to it had me in tears. Just like
You gotta
just
make
like
it a
listen to
rarity.
Craig, yeah.
Or else it becomes like,
Listening to it on the train once, and I was just like, I was red-faced and like just dying to people around me, and I was like, what do I look like right now? And it made me laugh even more. Video game villain that came out of there. See, now I don't really want to fight whatever comes out of that washing machine, so I just kind of want to, I don't know, maybe the cake. Or the cake's not the villain, is it? No,
For
the
what?
cake is just what you want at Portal.
that's the goal.
Yeah, GLaDOS is basically the villain.
Spoilers, I've never played it.
Well, That's not a spoiler.
It's not a spoiler at all.
It is if I didn't know.
If Sephiroth comes out of
You
there,
know when you start
You
the
don't
game.
play the whole game thinking you're gonna find a fucking birthday cake. So
Why not?
my thing. See if Sephiroth, if anything from Final Fantasy comes out of there, whatever swords are in there, that's gonna ruin Caleb Schweiss's piping.
It's true.
And he'll wait like 2 months to get to it, so we'll just be dying in here.
Yeah.
He'll be like, "No one can shit. You gotta go to the gas station, go take a shit." And I don't know who I would choose to fight against as a villain.
yeah, that'd be.
I would like, if I have to team up with Vanilla, some sort of Vanilla-esque villain to fight against your sister's boyfriend. That'd be good.
It's like an ice cream cone.
Just, what I see working really well is just throwing a fucking open bottle of vanilla at the boss to make him go crazy for it. So.
Make sure the boss swallows it.
Because remember,
this.
this kid fucking broke his leg jumping over a fence to get to vanilla. So he stops for nothing when it comes to vanilla. So.
Yeah, just imagine Sharknado scene where the dude like gets in the shark with the chainsaw or whatever, and then like comes out the other end. That's what you need him to do.
I'd pick like a rat, you know,
A bloodborne rat, so
no,
it still
like
will
a Final
probably
Fantasy,
kill you.
like any rat in any game that you have to
No,
like
it has to be a boss
start out
enemy.
in.
Ooh, giant
boss
slug
enemy.
monster, and you just get a big old thing of salt, and you're like, yeah, bad fucking timing, bro.
There's like a corn on the cob boss in Cuphead. You can pick
What are you gonna give that? Like boiling water?
Yeah.
You're just gonna eat it.
Yeah. Can I butter you, sir?
Butter the shit out of him.
Look what Chase said
You
in the
fight two
chat.
girls in one cup, and they're diabolical cookie dough shit. I think I would just shoot them if they were actual bosses. I would just go upstairs and be like, sorry, you traumatized me years ago. You're going to pay.
Why the fuck would you do this?
Why are you in my washer?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think I would just shoot them, though, yeah. And if that didn't work, I'd probably just die. I don't know what else I could do.
I would like someone from Final Fantasy to come out so I can ask him questions, but
Yeah, have them on the show.
you just have him on the show. You want to be on UFO?
So, Kefka, what motivated you to poison the entire village?
It's the brain spider from Doom.
Yeah.
I'm okay without that.
Yeah, that one would definitely kill us. Because that killed me a lot in all of the games.
All right, what's our next question?
All right, next one's from Black Mage Justin. He says, "Hey Joe, it being your last show, I have a couple questions. Now that you aren't going to be on the show, do you plan to play games now? And 2, is there anything you want to say to the listeners you couldn't before? Anyways, peace out, Joe." Good
Oh wow, okay.
Fuck you all.
First off, I still have I have another video game podcast, guys.
I think he means leisurely,
Oh.
which is I would say is
You know,
probably
if some really great multiplayer game came out, I sometimes get roped into those things. It would be easier to get roped into those things now that I don't have Nude Clan.
yeah,
So, like, I used to play League of Legends a lot,
yeah,
among other games. Every once in a while, I'd get kind of into for a few
yeah. We
days.
can't have that anymore.
Can't really do that with Nude Clan.
But you could technically.
Yes, I could get into something like that. Maybe I'll actually try Overwatch. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
Doom
time.
has multiplayer.
yeah, but
It's fucking
Yeah,
weird
it's
multiplayer,
dead
but
now,
it's
though.
there.
It's fun, but it just doesn't have a
But
lot
there's
of people
gonna be a
playing.
new Doom. That's what I'm
True.
saying.
Yeah.
The boss is Joe's father dressed as Jack going, cry, cry.
Lol.
That's funny. Things that I want to say to the listeners that I couldn't before. I think I have mostly said what I have
Oh, yeah.
shouldn't have said to
stop
listeners.
trying to talk to me.
You're gonna leave a heartfelt opinion in our forums? Let me shit on that. Just fucking.
Did it help me through
smear
a
it
rough
all
time?
over.
Go die. Die like I did in
I'm
your
still-
fucking comfort game.
I'm still mostly sure that was fake.
I don't know, man.
Because all he did was shit on me. So he had it
No.
coming. It
Schweiss-
doesn't fucking matter.
So Schweiss and I had this conversation about Dark Souls, and I'm like about how hard the bosses are. Is it helping you, Schweiss? Are you?
Is
feeling
it helping you with life, Schweiss?
No, it's making me angry.
Yeah.
I I get really
You're
pissed.
getting satisfaction from this game?
So Alex works from home
get a
now,
lot of
and she was
satisfaction
on a
from it.
call, and I died to a boss, and I was like, "Fuck!" And then she's like, "I was like, sorry, I thought you were on hold or something."
Well,
yeah,
didn't
there's just
she ask you to move your shit into that room?
She did, so I could be near, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck, this is what happens, man. You
This
see
is
this
what
game?
fucking happened. She's still on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Bonsack says he credits you and your podcast for getting him back into video games. He had 0 platinum trophies at the beginning of Nude Clan, and now he got his 40th last night.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You're getting your money's worth.
I'm not. I'm not a.
completionist.
I'm not a completionist, and I'm not an obsessor when it comes to video games as much as other things. The problem to me with video games is that they're so time consuming. So this is what my message would be to the listeners. Don't let it consume your life. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, that's why we try to balance getting fat, just to show.
Yeah.
had
Yeah,
other
we
life
never do it
goals.
though.
Yeah, have other life goals. Be a social person as much as you can. Video games should never be a medication for social anxiety. That's always one that disturbs me. So that would be something I would say to the listeners. Don't use video games as medication for social anxiety. I don't think it's not helpful. It's not. It's just not. And I think we all know it, and some people lie to themselves about it. And I've seen that in our listenership, and it disturbs me, and I don't like it.
If you have social anxiety, you get a job in sales. That's how you get rid of it.
Or be a waiter or some shit like that.
Yeah.
You just have to be exposed to people all the time. It doesn't mean it'll go all the way. I certainly have a lot of social anxiety, but if I were to confine myself to my bedroom or something for whatever time I'm not working, I think that wouldn't be good for me or anybody. The answer to any sort of social problems is more social, not less social. Never.
Yeah. I mean, if that is multiplayer games, I guess that's a step in the right direction. But
I mean, it's all part of my philosophy with other shit. It's like medication and therapy. Therapy, I guess, is less so, but medication for anything is the last resort.
well,
The
unless it's
absolute
surgery.
Last resort. Oh, surgery is the next one up.
I was gonna say I think that's worse, but
And that's kind of me for everything. Like, if you're feeling a little bit depressed, try other things first before you go see the
yeah,
therapist.
you know what? Click on that.
It drives me nuts when people are giving those people money just immediately because they're feeling down for a couple weeks. Like, I feel
Yeah.
down I usually have a couple spurts every year where I don't feel that great. And it usually has to do with my activity level and how busy I am, or if I have something that I'm working towards. That gets me somewhere. And I think video games can honestly cause problems if you already have problems, and your ability to you got to have something else in your life that's giving you something good.
Yeah, click on that BBW tab on your porn site. Go explore. Go find something to live for. Yeah. Change it up.
I mean, I think there's a lot of problems with just modern life, just having to do with sedentary, and I'm part of this. I'm fucking fat. Living sedentary or living isolated, none of it's good for you. And video games perpetuate that, so you just got to be careful.
Yeah.
And not have it rule your life. It's certainly,
Don't decline a social event for a game, unless it's a party and you don't like parties.
Unless it's Red Dead Redemption 2 when it comes out.
Yeah, but that you can play with friends though.
No,
but I mean,
that's you get that and you take days off of work. And,
Hey, I took it off because I had a head injury.
the first one. I don't want to hear it. That was an expensive trip. Very expensive.
But yeah, there's the double-edged sword of I'm always seeing our hog status thing, and I'm always seeing I hope we're not destroying anybody's life here, because it's not that serious.
It's addicting though to put stuff in. That's the problem.
Yeah, albums are easy for me now though. Yeah,
Those are the ones I mostly put in.
Yeah.
I just spam them.
albums are easy, but I can't really talk. I've certainly done it myself. So But if I were to say one thing to the listeners, it would be that.
Yeah, stay objective based with it. I mean, if you're going to play a lot of games, make sure you make time for everything else. One of the big things is like if it starts affecting your work, which it has on times for me, where I'm like, oh, I've got a few more minutes, and then I'm late. I haven't gotten in trouble for it, but it's like I'm still late, and I'm not usually late to work. I'm late to everything else because I don't care about everything else as much as I do my fucking lifeblood. But when it starts getting there, you need to take a step back and be like, okay, I gotta switch something up. So
Yeah.
that's what I would say if I were Joe.
Video games never help your social anxiety or depression. Never helps any of those things. It can only hurt. Or be benign. It's one of the two. So
Yeah, it could be a
just
distraction.
Be careful. Yeah,
but I
it
mean,
could
so
be.
are drugs and alcohol, and we don't need to tell you to do those.
Don't do heroin is another thing.
Yeah.
I thought that was an obvious, like, no duh, don't do heroin sort of thing. But lately I've been finding out it's like, well, yeah, I tried heroin. Like, well, you're...
Why?
Why? Why? What's the fucking point? Like, all you see are bad things, bad outcomes everywhere. And it's like, let me try it.
Yeah.
There are fucking
It'll be
movies
different.
dedicated to it.
It'll be different for me.
Well, you could be a
Philip Seymour Hoffman, he's weak.
Yeah.
I've got
You
this.
can be a functioning drug addict. It's possible.
You can be for a while.
For a long while.
Yeah, you can be.
But
it is possible.
it's not likely, though.
Then, I mean, whatever.
I wonder... No, I don't
I
know.
don't know. Maybe people like that risk factor in their life. Like, why do people pick up smoking?
Dumb people like heavy risk factors.
Yeah.
No,
So,
see, I think they're smarter than some, though. I think your addiction needs to have some dire consequences. People who vape, they have inconsequential addictions, and it's
And they
sickens me.
fucking vape anywhere they want to.
Yeah,
it's like
it
you're not
sickens me.
allowed to fucking vape
I
or
don't
you
know
can't
if it's
smoke.
inconsequential. Everyone immediately thinks they're a douche.
Yeah, that's true. But like for me, it's like have a consequence. Like Craig's consequence to his addiction to food is his early demise, right?
It's true.
Heart attacks. Like mine for alcohol would be
liver.
dying or liver. Yeah, just death from too much in one go, which has almost happened on numerous occasions, or just my liver fails. But if you're vaping, like as far as I know, I don't think there's anything to get you. So like you're just
as far as you know yet.
yeah.
That's what everybody anti-vape people do. See, I'm not anti-vape because it's like less people actually smoking.
You know,
Yeah.
I would as a way to get them to stop smoking, I'll buy you a vape.
Yeah, use
If
it
you're-
as
yeah.
a tool, not a fucking
Use it to
replacement.
stop fucking sucking tar into your lungs and all that.
Yeah, they're like, I quit smoking. And then they blow out a billow of fucking popcorn flavored.
Popcorn flavor vape.
I'd do
the
that. I'd be like,
answer
fuck
is
yeah.
the answer is I stopped smoking cigarettes.
Yeah. I'm still addicted, so I'm not
Yeah.
impressive. I just traded it for
Gotta
a
try my
fucking-
new juice. This one's sardines.
You know what?
That would be awful. Like everyone
God,
around, I'm like,
dude.
God, can of sardines and then Vienna sausage.
Fuck you.
that would make me barf.
You're the only one in this room that likes Vienna sausages, right?
No, I love them.
I think Cameron. Yeah.
I like
What
them
the
too.
Cameron
yeah.
ate
fuck
spam
is
on
wrong
our
with
trip.
you? Spam is great. Vienna sausages are
They're the
Disgusting.
same
Kinda taste
thing.
the same.
Yeah, they're the same.
They are not
They
the
are the
same.
same.
They
I
are
mean, one of
not
them is
the same.
preserved in cum, and one of them isn't. So I guess that's the one difference. Little tiny penises with their jizz all around them.
Spam is just like really salty bologna.
Yeah, I could get
Vienna
behind that, but same
sausages
thing as
are
Vienna sausage.
No, there's a flavor in Vienna sausages
It's
that
practically the same, and if you fry them both up, they taste the same.
Oh, Bonsack said he started smoking to help me quit the gum. That's good. I ate way too much gum. I
Oh
chewed
my
too
God.
much.
Too much big league chew.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got?
All right, next one is Shinru had a dream about Joe. It says basically here's how it was. Falling asleep while on a walk in some woodland. The buzzards were crying, and I was thinking that I had to get through to my subconscious. Suddenly, I was flying with them at an incredible speed, following them across the Atlantic with the whole Earth spread out below. I found myself descending on a city, a suburb, a street, down to a particular house. Somehow I passed through the roof of the house, and there lay Joseph de Gaulier, angelically asleep. I hovered over him and descended and gave him one kiss.
Oh my God. There's nothing angelic about that, by the way.
Watching this sensation pass into his own dream, he smiled and opened his eyes when he reached out his arms and we embraced. Then I flew with him through the night every time we kissed.
What
the earth flashed as though a giant storm was breaking, and all was silent as we flew. We landed on a high pinnacle of rock in the middle of a wild but silent ocean, and there I laid him down and just gazed in his eyes. He murmured over and over again, "You came for me, just as I dreamed." I lay beside him and looked up at the sky. Sat up in his silky nightdress, hissing like the waves on the beach, and gazed down into my eyes with his own. Grateful tears started falling from his eyes and mixed with my own. It was just the two of us, utterly alone in the world, and the sound in our ears' senses through the whole earth was throbbing with our heartbeats. He bent over so softly and pressed his lips to mine. The touch was almost undetectable. The dream passed away like a sigh, and I found myself absolutely saturated in tears and emotion and burning with romance for him. What does this dream mean? And do you have a dream like this too? Joe, I would like your personal thoughts or opinion on this dream, as well as the rest of the Nude Clan guys. I think it might be because you're leaving this show. Thanks for the great content, man.
I hope that's real. But
It sounds like an out-of-body experience to me, so that probably happened.
yeah.
So vivid.
I also want Joe to have a silky night dress. There's nothing else.
It's not just like boxers and a t-shirt.
Yeah, it's just
the
like
light, the light hits it just right. You see his silhouette through it.
yeah. All the fucking hair and shit. This is wonderful, really expensive silk nightgown, super see-through. You came for me.
And just the whole right place to let his one ball through.
I had a dream about Joe on our trip, too. And you know what it was? You know what it was? It was Joe finally put the key to my house on his fucking keychain.
I have my keychain.
And I woke up and I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. And seriously, I was like, oh shit, Joe's coming. I was like, oh no, he finally has my key on his chain. And then I woke up right after that and I was like, God damn it, Joe. Fucking put the key on there.
Are you gonna give up that key now that you're going?
I gotta see if the key that's on my keychain is in fact the one to his house. I don't know if it is.
Oh my god.
Wow, that was Shinru is not allowed within 50 feet of me
That was quite beautiful. What are you saying?
anymore. Very
I had
very interesting.
tears of yes, it was just touched so touching.
I think Shinru
so
may have
emotional.
watched too many anime shows. So that's really something. The meaning of the dream. I don't know. Help me out.
I mean, we were in tears, even through Craig's monotone voice as he was reading it.
The monotonous readings.
I mean, the emotion in those
Fucking
words.
read then, bitches.
It was a very beautiful passage.
Yes, it was.
You might be gay for Joe. Doesn't mean you're gay overall.
Just for Joe.
I think. Wow. I don't know. I don't know what it means. I know it means that I feel deeply uncomfortable. But otherwise, like the underlying kind of Freudian, what does that mean kind of thing? I don't know.
The nightgown symbolizes your mom, and Joe is your authority figure in your life.
Yeah.
I've replaced his mother. That's what it is.
Damn.
Yeah, and the Freudian thought is always traces back to your mother.
That's interesting.
Or a penis.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, with the nightgown and myself, both are covered.
But were they in the dream, Joe?
Were they covered in the
Were
dream?
they covered?
Doubtfully.
I don't know. Are those all the questions?
Those were all the questions.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for the final round of questions there. I have questions of my own. This is going to be called the Ultimate Joe Quiz. Okay.
The ultimate joke was.
There's 2 parts. One part is for our
Sexual.
our video game based audience, and the other part is whatever the fuck I want. So about half the questions are movie based. Anyway, I have 14 Slim Jims, 14 questions. I'm going to give each of the 3 other hosts. This is a shout it out as soon as you know the answer sort of a quiz.
Did you make more questions and then realize the Slim Jim came in a 14-pack and just cross them out, or did you plan it?
No, I bought the pack first and then made the questions.
Okay.
I was going to buy 2 packs, and then I was like, I don't want to write 28 questions. 28 seems like too much. 14 is too few.
Too much Joe.
Anyway, whoever answers the most is officially my best friend.
So do we want to answer?
Fuck you. Where was Joe born?
State? Virginia.
State and city, if you can. Virginia is not correct.
Fuck, I know this.
It was Florida.
No.
North Dakota?
No.
No.
He was
Damn it.
born on a
Really?
base somewhere.
Dude, I don't remember. I know it, but I don't remember.
I know it, too.
There's a north involved.
North Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
Can you remember
For-
the city?
It's something that's military-ish, I believe.
Yeah, whatever. North Carolina. Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Oh, Fayette? No, sorry. Not.
Okay. What was Joe's first video game? There are 2 possible answers for this. I'll take either one.
God.
Joe's first ever video game that he ever played.
It's probably something you got out of a cereal box, wasn't it?
Chex Mix?
There were
Chex
cereal
Mix?
boxes in like 94 with
Yes.
video games in them.
Mortal Kombat?
I think I played Mortal Kombat as a fucking 4-year-old, Craig.
4-year-old.
Oh, God.
Pac-Man.
Super Mario Bros?
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Duck Hunt or Super Mario Bros. I would have taken either
Duck
answer.
Hunt. I remember you saying that.
What was Joe's first Final Fantasy?
Final Fantasy VIII.
Final Fantasy 8, yeah. Fuck.
Caleb Craig gets another one. Name the month and year UFF was formed.
Oh, jeez.
I'll let you guys go first.
January.
You'll let him go first?
That's an unfair question.
I know the
Since
day.
Twice knows.
January 1st, 2014.
It was
Cameron has the year right.
May 2014.
May 17th, 2014.
May 14th, 2014.
Oh, 14, sorry.
So Caleb Craig gets it.
Hey, man, I let him have it.
This is a first go. Okay, all right, fine.
No more gimmies.
Caleb Craig is so far my best friend. Joe has given 2 games perfect scores on Nude Clan. What are they?
Doom and fucking God of War.
Doom and fucking God of War is the correct answer.
Yes.
Doom 2016 and God of War 2018, both oddly games that are reboots and have the same name as the original game.
There's something there.
There's something going on there. How did Joe earn the money to buy a Game Boy Advance as a teenager?
Mowing
Lawns. See, I actually knew that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I did too. It's just not fast.
How did Joe get an Xbox, his first console,
Hand me
after
down.
the no video games ban was lifted?
A gift from TJ.
Garage sale.
All of this is stuff that he's talked
You
about before.
stole it
I know.
from...
Stealing was part of the story.
Oh, so you stole it from...
You bought it from Craig's brother's friend, who is a ripoff artist.
Oh, you got it from Nephi.
I don't know if
Oh.
he did, but
I don't remember. I fucking know this story too. God damn it.
Wow. Fuck all of you people. This is like a huge moment in my life.
God.
All right, so my Game Boy Advance was stolen by my brother-in-law.
Oh, that's right.
And then
Yeah,
my
yeah.
sister made him apologize to me, even though I already knew this had happened. And then he apologized to me and gave me his Xbox instead. Fucking douchebag. His name's
Jake-
Spencer Hicken. Destroy him.
Jake says he remembers it too.
God damn it, you
Shit.
people. All right, well then, there's a
Joe
Slim
Slim
Jim
Jim.
for me.
See, we're just trying to make
Okay.
sure you stay proteined up.
Finish this phrase, those who can't play guitar.
Play ukulele.
Play bass.
Play bass. Those who can't play bass, play ukulele.
Yeah.
We had to do.
There's
the whole
one more
fucking
line.
thing.
Those who can't play ukulele play a
Oh.
recorder. I don't fucking remember.
Drums.
Play the kazoo.
Those
There's
who
really
can't
one
play-
more line. Those who can't play guitar play bass. Those who can't play bass play ukulele. Those who can't play ukulele.
What the fuck are you pointing at? Pointing at something on that calendar.
August.
Or become a DJ.
Become a DJ.
That's right. That's right.
I don't remember that part.
I don't remember that
I
part
got
at all.
I got the bass part,
Wait.
and then Schweiss got the rest.
Wait, who can say it? Schweiss did get the rest of it, though.
Well, the only thing that comes after that is fucking ukulele, and then he didn't get
Fine,
bass.
fine, you both get one. I'll give it to you.
No Slim Jim for Joe.
All right. Although pretty fantastic, if I might say so myself, at the guitar, what was Joe's first instrument?
Piano.
Yeah.
Craig gets another
Makes
one.
sense. Yeah.
Name a band Joe was in.
Sugarstone.
Sugarstone, yeah. Fuck.
It's another one for Caleb Craig. What is Joe's degree in? Be a bachelor's degree.
Oh, jeez. It's
film theory.
Bachelor's in video editing? No, it's not
No. It's multimedia.
that. Multimedia, yeah, you're right. But it's
That's
something
not
else. A bachelor's of science, I mean.
It is a bachelor's of science.
That's like 80% of
You
them.
have a
But
BS in.
It's not multimedia. It's something media.
digital media.
digital media, yeah, that's it.
Cameron gets another one.
That's it.
Okay, Joe used to make movies on an old VHS-C camera, but when his parents bought a digital camera, he switched over. What was the name of the first short he made on that camera?
Once you go fat, you can't go back.
Damn it.
Close.
Once you go fat,
You never go back.
You never go. Come on! Come on! I wouldn't have even known that if it wasn't for me.
Cam got it. I mean, fuck
Jesus.
Schweiss.
Technical, right. Okay.
Thanks, Cameron.
Name Joe's Filmstruck 4.
Oh,
Your
fuck.
favorite?
Okay,
Oh, Jesus.
Jaws, Crouching Tiger. Fuck.
Is this your favorite four?
This is my Filmstruck 4.
Or is that, what is that, your best or the ones that describe you?
Just the ones that I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. It's sort of favorite, sort of best.
Seven Samurai, I
Okay.
think.
You got 3 of them, Craig.
Oh, fuck. What's the last one?
Godfather. Seven Samurai. Jaws.
Jack Lemmon. That's your clue.
The Apartment?
The Apartment is the other one.
Damn it.
Well,
I'm going to
The
give it to
Apartment.
Caleb Craig. I'm sorry. He got 3 out of 4. Okay.
I don't even think I've seen that.
It's amazing. Okay, in Joe's opinion, what is the greatest film of all time?
Crouch Tiger and Dragon.
It's Seven Samurai.
Seven Samurai is there. Correct.
It's
Greatest?
also-
Come on.
Okay.
Dude, it is. If you've seen it,
I
you
have
know.
seen it.
Then you know.
It's good.
Count up your Slim Jims. We're going to see
Craig fucking
who my
dominated.
best friend is.
I should have 3 Slim Jims, but I got cheated.
I have 5.
You have
I have
5.
8.
Cameron has 1.
Caleb Craig is the
Fuck
best
you,
Nude
Joe.
Clan host.
Fuck you.
Caleb, congratulations, Caleb Craig.
Yeah, thank you.
You know me the best.
I do.
Out of these questions.
That's sad. I've spent so much time. Although
Matt-
I don't go on random
Well,
dates to fucking.
he's called me his best friend before.
Well, he also you're the only one he's
had
proposed
to take the place.
multiple times.
Yeah, it's true.
For the
Now you're
tax
going to betray him.
benefits.
It was mostly for the tax benefits.
It was mostly for the tax
So
and that
it's-
was at a time when it wasn't legal everywhere. It was like, can we just move to Massachusetts and get this done?
Yeah, it was like the one. He was like, "Yeah, let's move."
I'm sick of this. Sick of this. All right. What are they? Are they guessing here?
Yeah, they were guessing. May 2015, that's right. Jurassic Park game. That's a good one. I
May
thought about Jurassic Park.
2014 is the answer.
FF8, yeah, good one. I knew that. I just I could have gotten two or three more, but I was lazy.
What do you want to do now? Shit. Power ranking of old Sugarstone songs? Like, how do we want to do this?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, thanks, guys. I really appreciate all the all the attention and time you've given it to my last episode. It's like,
I was hoping for some burns on you, some Joe roast,
Some
but like
Joe
no
roast.
one really.
they know that Joe gets kind of touchy when they roast him. So
what?
Well,
just
we
uplifting encouragement for his new phase of
we
life.
were like, hey, roast Joe, and then nobody roasted Joe.
Oop life
because they know he can't handle it.
Well, here's I know
do you have a call?
you guys are all. Oh shit!
You want to do it?
Do you think it's someone who's actually?
I think so. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. What's up?
It's hey, good. It's A4 Extreme. I wanted to call in and wish Joe the best.
Thanks.
No, I mean, like, dude, you're taking the steps to like follow your dreams. That's a fucking amazing thing.
Yeah, we're trying.
Yeah, I mean, well, hey, every journey begins with the first step.
Thank you, A for Extreme.
Yeah.
Do you have a question?
I mean that in the least pretentious way possible.
Do you, pretension drives me nuts, even though I'm probably the most pretentious person on Nude Clan.
I would have to agree.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
At least we can agree on something. Do you have a question?
No, I just want
Get
to
the
wish you the
fuck
best.
out
It's
of
like,
here,
dude.
I'm just kidding.
No, it's weird. Like, I only discovered these shows at the beginning of the year, but I feel like I've known you for fucking ever. I guess it's because I've been going through like the backlogs of Nude Clan and UFF. But it's like, it's crazy, dude. Like, you're gonna be missed.
Oh, thank you. I'm still on UFF. I have to keep on reiterating that because I'm getting like, I'm gonna miss ya on UFF. I'm like, what the hell?
I meant in the context of Nude Clan. I know you're still going to be on UFF, but
good.
Nude Clan will be missing a significant piece of the puzzle with you not there.
What do you think we should do about it?
Battle Royale between Schweiss, Craig, and Cameron to see who can be the last host standing.
Oh, so just whittle us all down.
Just wait until
just
it's a
put the
single
whole
person.
show on the ground.
I would be the one who survives. I don't know how that isn't clear.
I don't know, man.
immediately.
I don't know. I think Cameron would probably kill us both. Some freak
I
out
can
on
see
a
Cameron
rock.
going like full Rambo.
I did get pissed off at a rock.
I was going to mock him, but I could see him picking up a boulder and just caving my face in where they're like, no! Yeah, because he kept stubbing his foot, and then he like went full
I have
rage. and
bruises
just
on my
fucking,
toes right now.
Kicked
so.
one, and I was like, God, Cameron. I was going to
No,
say something, but I
'cause-
was kind of afraid.
Because I stepped on a rock and it hurt real bad. Then I stepped on another one. I'm like, you're fucking done. And of course, it's a rock. So
so it's not done.
So the rock hurt your
Take it-
foot,
hey,
and you
trust
decided
me,
to kick it.
Getting mad
yeah,
Getting
Made me
mad
feel
at
better.
inanimate objects is a normal part of everyday life.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, they went on a hike, by the way,
Yeah.
in case you're wondering what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hike they've been talking about for like 2 weeks now.
Yeah, that hike. That one. Did you guys make it to the top?
There wasn't really a top.
There wasn't a top. Yeah.
There was it was like Upper Lake and Lower Lake, and we didn't go to the upper part, I guess.
We were so close.
Oh, you guys didn't scale King's Peak?
No.
We didn't do Kings Peak.
No.
Oh,
I
what the
thought
hell
we were
happened?
doing Kings Peak until about an hour before we left.
Even though I had sent him messages every week up until the hike that
With
they
maps
voted.
and the name of the new place we were going to, and I for some reason I thought like, oh, that must be the place below Kings Peak, so we're going to do Kings Peak.
No.
It's not the place below Kings Peak. It's not even.
It's like in a separate, totally like valley area from Kings Peak. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
nice.
could see a mountain that we could see from Kings Peak, but that's it.
Okay.
On the other side of that was the king. So yeah, we didn't even get to the top of this nothing hike because we were fucking done.
If there's no peak, it's a nothing hike.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
It's like Upper Lake,
Well,
Red Castle
apparently
Lake,
it's a
Lower.
really popular fishing spot. A lot of people taking their poles up there, but
Yeah. So we kind of sort of failed, but it was still pretty good. It was 12, 13 miles a day.
yep.
So
We hiked longer than we did for Kings Peak, but it wasn't as hard of a
way
trail.
fucking easier. Yeah. Nothing compares to that.
A for Extreme, thank you.
Yeah, although I do want to say you dodged a fucking bullet because I don't know when the fuck my forced entry is coming up, but I was going to have you and Schweiss do it, and I'm pretty sure Schweiss was going to, like, hack the thing so Honey Pop would win. So you don't have to play that in front of your parents. now.
I have it, and I have the unedited version, too, so it's got nudity.
Hell yeah, dude.
In case you guys, want to play a good puzzle game. It's like everything I hear from that game is like, oh, it's got great puzzles. It's like people who have 20 years of Playboy.
It's got great writing.
It's got really good articles in it. It's like,
I only read it for the articles.
That's what you got it for, the articles. Come on. But I have heard it's actually pretty solid. So.
Well, now that I think Playboy is now no longer a nude magazine.
Yeah, what's the point?
The point is the articles.
The articles now?
Yeah.
Scantily clad women.
Of course, that was like 2 years ago. Maybe they reverted, but that's why
I
it
don't
was.
know.
Hustler it is.
Or no magazines because I have internet.
The internet, yeah, that's true.
One of my favorite jokes recently is, of course, I'm going to quote Adam Carolla again. He's talking about being advertised about Naked and Afraid on Discovery Channel, and he's like, I have no reason to watch Naked and Afraid because I could get on my computer and watch Naked and Fucking. And it's not censored.
Yeah,
and
there
it's
you
a
go.
much better show. But,
There you go.
All right. Hey, thanks, A for Extreme.
Hey, thank you guys.
All right, you can hang up on him now.
Good.
Get the fuck out of here.
Anyways, I do have a rant about the hike, but at a more appropriate time.
Oh, more appropriate time?
Yeah, not doing your,
It's okay. I feel like I've talked myself out of everything now. I don't have anything else to say.
It's weird.
I just I got to focus on other things in my life. I am pursuing things in an artistic fashion, and I really have to do it 100%.
When you're out there, you should look up my brother, see if you can cast him in anything.
He'll have to audition like everybody else.
He might be a great actor. You don't know.
He could be. He could be.
He could sing really well.
He can sing very
Brotherly love. That he could cast him and Cameron, I guess.
I'm not in the acting business, as you all well know.
Oh yeah, only modeling. Is that?
Yes,
You're
actually.
only in 4. You're only in like 4 of my short films.
Yeah.
You may have done more acting than your brother has.
Yeah, actually, maybe. You are in a
Hey,
short
what can I
film
say?
that-
Some people need to go to school for it, so it just comes naturally, You just got to feel the emotion of the character you're playing.
That's right.
Feel bad making fun of your brother right now.
I know.
I haven't seen anything he's done.
I haven't
Did he do?
either.
And has he gotten anything?
No, so
No.
when I went to go visit him, this is when his wife had their baby, of course. He
Having my beer.
he has yet to sign the papers with the agent because I think he wanted to get more experience, or he was trying to do something before he signed the papers with the agent. And in the document that he signs with the agent, he has to spend X amount of hours improving his craft, just keeping up, going to classes and whatnot. I can have him fax me over copies of it so you can see what he's getting
God,
into.
it really sounds like he's being swindled.
That's what
Cameron.
it sounds like to me. I've
Is it
told
just
him
your
that,
mom
and
just
it
all
I
over
guess I
again?
guess it runs in the family.
It really sounds like he's being swindled.
Yeah, I have to show you. He doesn't have to pay the person anything though, but he has to
If he doesn't have to pay the person anything,
he doesn't have to
then
pay
it's
the person
better.
anything, but he signs it with the agent saying that that's his agent, and he has to go to classes and courses and whatnot just to keep his craft up if he's not, and then be actively trying to audition for roles.
Sounds like
so. It's basically
unemployment.
saying you're signing up and you're improving your craft and you're actively auditioning.
Is it an agent or is it a manager?
I'll have to ask him.
Because an agent is the one who's supposed to be getting you the audition.
Yeah, I was gonna say if he's
I
the
guess
agent,
it's-
he's the guy
Otherwise,
that
there's no
gets
fucking
you.
point in having an agent.
He's the
I
guy
know.
that gets you that experience that he's requiring.
Yeah, just that doesn't sound right.
To me, if I was my brother, I would have before I moved to California, finished school.
B came out already. See?
The dude has a baby now.
It's just Beard 2, man. Beard 2.
2.
No, I'm kidding.
The sequel.
It's like the last 4 inches of the beard. You got the regular beard, then you got the Jesus beard. That's
That's what I'm going for now. I'm not going to shave until it reaches chest length.
There.
good. Craig, you should do the same.
No.
That
Just like
that
neck
would not look
beard.
good at all.
I want to see it blowing in the wind.
The wispy neck beard in the wind. I don't know about that.
No.
Sounds like a horrible idea.
Yeah.
No. All right. You can talk about your hike now.
Are you sure? Any
Yeah.
last words for Joe before we put him in the ground?
From you guys, that'd be nice. How about you guys think about your last words while Cameron talks about the hike?
A water burial. We ship him off at sea, and then we call over to the real leader of Nude Clan and say, "We got him."
What? Who's the master of puppets here? Is it fucking like Lycan of Light or some shit? Oh my god. It all points back.
No. All right. So if anyone, last words for Joe before I go in.
No. Last
the
words
rant.
after is what I said.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Go for it.
Go for it.
All right. So my biggest,
Get the fuck out of here, Schweiss.
he's part of it. So my biggest complaint about the hike is I sent a chat to the Nude Clan saying, "Hey, we're going to bring that pump filter, right?" And then Schweiss is like, "Oh, of course, of course." So I think, yeah, okay, I guess he has
you
it.
think Schweiss owns the pump filter?
No, I know you own it, and I've known you've owned it. So that's why I sent it to the Nude Clan chat instead of to Schweiss directly. Why
Why didn't you just call me?
Because I thought Schweiss had already worked it out because he said, "Of course."
Well, that's what I assumed. I was like, oh, I guess they're going to buy a pump filter. That's interesting.
Are we bringing the pump filter? Schweiss said, "Yeah, of course we're bringing the pump filter." And then later, Schweiss is like,
Then y'all had Giardia.
No. Later, Schweiss is like, "Hey, you going to bring up any extra filters just in case? I don't want to shit blood." I'm like, "Extra filters?" And I, at that point, had picked up a smaller, like, squeeze type filter. I'm like, "I'm bringing a filter for backup just in case." He's like, "Okay, good. I'm like, "Okay." So then we all show up. Come to find out, Schweiss does not have the pump filter. Schweiss thought I owned the pump filter. And
Why would you be asking? Schweiss is coming down to defend himself.
All right. To be fair, here's exactly what was said to me. I'm pulling up our chat, Cameron.
pull up the main Nude Clan chat where I specifically pulled it up because I knew Joe was in there, and you responded so.
Here's what I said. Because here's the thing, Joe was the low tech man. He had a fucking. You had your little like sun charger thing, and it was like fucking awful. Like it only worked if the sun was like, somehow closer to the earth than it should be, and in direct sunlight, or like it didn't charge at all.
It doesn't work if there's clouds.
So I assumed Cameron is the man with the tech, right? And here's what I said. I said, "Do you have extra filters for your water filter? Don't want to shit blood." And he said, "My water filter? I mean, I am bringing one as backup." I didn't read that very well, apparently. I said, "Good. Just want to make sure." He said, "Anything wrong with the pump? I'm bringing a Sawyer Mini. It's a squeeze filter." And I said, "I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I just wanted to make sure he had extra filter since we haven't used it in years." And then I asked him when he moved, and then he said he did it, and then now it's like... And then he said, "We bringing the water filter." You should have said, "Are you bringing the water filter?" In which I would have said, "No, I don't have one." Because I thought it was yours.
We bring in.
That's why I asked the chat.
It is just you and Schweiss.
Because
Cameron.
if you were there, you'd be like, "Did you guys grab it for me?" Because I don't. That's why I asked the Nude Clan chat instead of him directly.
But you could have asked me directly.
But anyways, we get up, starting the hike, and we just have this little teeny fucking water filter that screws onto
You got
bottles.
the little pump one?
No, it's a squeeze
You
one.
squeeze it. It's worse than a pump.
No? Oh.
You have to squeeze it.
So you fill up the whatever you're holding the dirty water with, and then you squeeze the container to filter out.
And it's slow.
Yeah, it's like it's good for a personal filter, but when you need to filter, what was it, like 6 liters of water every time, we were stopped for at least 40 minutes every time we wanted fresh water.
I did get some Rush references in, though, because it's called Sawyer.
Yeah.
So I would just start singing the Tom Sawyer song.
Filter works just great.
Yeah, the filter's fine. And then Cameron was like, "Yeah, it's a great backup filter." That's what he said initially. And I was like, "Man, this is a really good backup filter, Cameron." Like,
As a backup filter.
every time we talked about it, it was just...
If every one of us had that filter,
It would've been
all we would do is scoop up dirty
Yes.
water and then just put it on top when we wanted to drink from that, and then you just filter as you go, as you hike.
That's what it's made for. It's
Yeah.
not made to put in another bottle and then put that into your fucking bladder.
No.
That is not what its intended use is. So that was a huge fail, and I'm glad Cameron brought his extra water pump, or we would have had nothing, and we would have just drove back to Evanston.
I was sitting there in the fucking as we were getting supplies, and I saw this filter. I'm like, you know what? We should probably have a backup filter just in case. You know, you can't plan for everything. This one's small, light, won't be anything to carry, so it'll be fine. And so, come to find out, yeah, we fucking needed a filter. So, yeah.
Wow.
Bad communication.
You guys both suck ass at communication.
Schweiss sucks ass at reading anything
Oh,
that's sent to
yeah,
him.
no, yeah. You asked Schweiss, we and Craig were talking about this the other day. Craig asked him 3 very specific questions in a text, always gets one answer back.
It happens every time.
You only
You
get
can't-
one, Craig. You only
can't-
get one.
Well, it happens with everyone.
I'm not a fucking
when they're
genie,
asking
Craig.
You questions.
You
Like,
It happens
3
all the
wishes.
fucking time.
if you ask more than one question, Schweiss will pick the one that's like least consequential and answer that one.
Like it's really hard to text back.
No. And then
Ugh.
for me, planning on a hike for weeks, I'll go, hey, looks like we're voting on this trail or this trail, just let you know. Hey, this other trail actually won. Here's the link to it just so you have it.
And I remember that one winning, and I was like, oh, okay.
And then I kept going down, no, this is not King's Peak. This is this other trail because we have a new guy who's never backpacked before, and he doesn't want to do King's Peak. And we didn't even fucking know until he showed up.
Well, I knew. I just forgot and then assumed King's Peak, because why wouldn't we do King's Peak?
Well,
The new guy didn't even fucking come. I mean, your
No, he
roommates
did.
knew.
Yeah, he's never hiked
But the
before.
other guy didn't show up. The guy who was the biggest fan of the thing
bailed.
we did.
He bailed that day, yeah. So that was stupid. But, you know.
But yeah, it is. And I kind of felt bad about that because Cameron's like sending me links and shit. And I looked back in the chat. I'm like, yeah, it's been weeks of like, here's where we're going, Red Castle Lake. I'm like, King's Peak. Whenever someone's like, oh, what are you doing on your days off? Oh, I'm going to hike King's Peak. You know, highest point in Utah. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm frustrated for you, Cameron.
I know. And I had a gut feeling, because he kept, like, referring to the King's Peak. I'm like, and every time he kind of did that, I'm like, dude, no, this is where we're going.
Well, that part doesn't matter. The filter is
The filter matters.
The filter matters, yeah. And it's just, man, what a fucking pain.
That was bad communication for both of us, because I was like, we used it a lot last time. And you should have been like, wait, what do I don't have the filter. It was Joe's. And then we would have been like, oh, shit, we got to get it from
Just
Joe.
the way you responded yes, like, oh, yeah, we're definitely bringing that
Well, yeah,
pump
because you said
filter.
we. You know, like, it's like a question. I'm like, of course we're bringing the filter, Cameron.
But I meant it as,
Of
do you
course.
have the... Okay.
You got to be very specific.
I know.
It was
I
awful.
talking to you.
And the Sawyer Mini, it works well, but it's super slow for 3 men. Especially me, because I drank the most water, I'm pretty sure.
Only 3 of you went?
yeah.
I thought you were bringing like a huge group.
All of them bailed.
God, what a bunch of pussies.
I know. There was going to be at least 2 more that were going to be coming in the main group. The other guy's like, well, I'm hiking until later this month, so I can't take more time off. And then the other guys, the day of, he's like, man, I spent too long the other day doing this test for school. They're going to let us do it again this day, but I still need to move, so I don't have time to go.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was nice, though. We kind of duplicated our King's Peak, because on the way back we got triple Baconators.
Yeah.
lettuce
Triple
wrap.
Baconators lettuce wrap is a very hard thing to do.
It's a messy motherfucker.
Oh, I also found out that, yes, you can hike on keto, but not at high altitudes.
Yeah, Cameron got kind of sick.
I
You know what
got-
the thing is, though, is I'm still in.
No, I'm in too. I checked.
So I don't think I got out, and I think Joe might be right. It might be because we were burning like tens of thousands of calories every day.
But
My body didn't have a chance
for
to switch
me,
out.
I would eat breakfast and maybe a snack, but I just never got hungry.
I think you got sick because you just didn't eat.
I know, but I never felt the urge to eat, and every time I felt like I should eat, I just didn't want to eat.
That's-
It felt the
That's what-
same on the hike before that. And King's Peak felt kind of the same. Didn't want to eat, had a bunch of food. Then when you start eating, like, oh,
You feel
okay,
good.
Yeah, you start
Yeah.
feeling good.
It's just it's like high altitudes and keto don't mix. You can hike on keto if you're not in medium altitude or lower.
Yeah, and Cameron had this fucking peanut butter that he scooped out half of the peanut butter and then put in a stick of butter and then mixed it. And
How
it
was
was pretty good, actually.
Oh wow!
Because you're supposed to.
It was runny, so it was mostly butter.
So I took out half of it and threw in a thing of butter because you're on the diet, the keto diet. You need your fat content, and it was supposed to help cut the carb count in the peanut butter. So yeah.
But was it better than normal peanut butter?
No.
Oh, damn!
But the real gem of the journey, the
try it.
real fucking thing that's going to change my life forever on the diet is the low carb tortillas. Did you know Walmart sells 6? And so they sell tortillas that have 6 grams of carb per tortilla.
Yeah, I do.
I did not know that. Okay. I spent time making my own low carb tortillas, but no more. I'm fucking done with that shit. No more coconut flour tortillas for me. The real fucking
They
deal.
were pretty good, yeah. I was satisfied. I was like, man,
Yeah.
I want to get some of these for quesadillas and just like a mountain of cheese and then a little piece of half bread, half whatever the fuck else it is. Because it's like 24, but almost all of it's fiber, so...
But in a long story short, we both packed a lot more food than we actually needed.
Oh, like pounds more, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a lot of food left.
Cool.
He packed a whole summer sausage.
I wish I went.
Stick.
The timing was really
Yeah,
shitty.
it would have been fun.
Yeah, we wish you went too.
Yeah.
Because it's like, should have been our big...
I did find out how to
Hurrah.
scare away animals, though. It would have been quite effective if I needed to use it.
Would you beat him with the Schweiss summer sausage?
No, it's just me coming out of the tent doing it's just me coming out of the tent doing a low, like, scream growl while slamming 2 rocks together.
yeah.
Just...
Clack,
So you're just trying to sing "Seed of Filth" while slamming some rocks together.
That happened multiple times. Every time his roommate was pissed off. God
He
fucking
hates
damn
metal.
It, Cameron.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we all hate that too. It was a lot of fun though.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. I had the condom joke again. Where like I had a condom and I pulled it out and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wait till all the guys are in here. But then like his roommate came up and I just like dropped it on the ground and just like looked at it and then he looked at it and I was like, it's time. And it wasn't as effective as I wanted it to be. Like it's kind of like, yeah, nice. And then what he said was like, I don't really use condoms. And I was like, yeah, I don't either. So. I mean, it's just for this joke. Like, really, that's like the only good that this condom is ever going to do this world is this joke. And it fell flat because you're like, yeah, going raw. So, just don't worry about that. Don't worry about the condom. But it was good.
Yeah,
it's a good trip. My feet do hurt though, and I have.
Yeah, for me, it's like if I don't walk for a little bit and then I stand up and try to walk, that's when it's really sore again.
Yeah.
But if I walk back and forth a little bit, then I'm fine.
How was the smoke inhalation?
We only had one fire.
Oh, and the fires up there.
The fires
it
up
was
there.
Not,
The smoke's
not a
not
thing.
as bad up there.
No, there are no real active. Yeah, there aren't any active fires in the Uintas right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't see the fucking mountains this morning. So
yeah, it's bad down
It's
here, but
awful.
up there it was great.
Yeah.
Thank you, California, for all of your smoke. We're getting all of it. Thank you.
Yeah, you take all the water and you give us all the smoke. So fuck you guys. Fuck you all.
Take all the water, give us all the smoke. There's got to be a song in there.
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh, you can write one about how California is always on fire.
You're on fire, California.
So, on the same vein as letting near extinct species of animals, just let them go extinct, what about states where they're constantly on fire and unfit for human living? Should we just let the states burn and just move somewhere else?
Yes. No, I don't think so.
Why not?
Because we can stop it, so we're going to do it.
But that's a lot of money that we're spending.
But we're
trying to
spending
stop
it to save us, and we're number one.
But
It's
see,
worth it.
saving us would be the same as just not living in those fire zones.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you do take a risk by living in a place that's like active with that. I guess fires are a little different though, because those are mostly man-made.
What's it called when you have a house or building a house in an area that has a known natural disaster that could happen there?
Stupid.
No. There's a thing. There's a thing that when you go live somewhere, especially along the Wasatch Front,
Like
it's
high
like
risk or something?
high risk area, high risk building, and you know that going in. Same thing in California when they start building next to these places where wildfires are very common. You know that's a thing that could happen.
Yeah, that's true.
Just why not just not build there?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you don't build there, then
There's
they win. The fires win.
So
you gotta fight the fires.
Yeah, that's why I hate the TSA, because they won. They won because we're afraid. I gotta take my shoes off.
Hold on. What was the logical run here?
It was if you don't live next to somewhere that has forest fires, the forest fires win. Just like the TSA means the terrorists won. So I gotta take my fucking shoes off. So I live in fear. So build next to there. Build while the fire is going. That's how you really show it. I think they're not afraid.
Sir, this is evacuation zone. No, it isn't. Not while I'm here.
Yeah, this is a building zone. Chaos is a ladder.
Do you see this roofing's not going to put itself up?
Yeah.
These are fireproof buildings.
Well, okay, guys, your last words for me. I'm ready for them. They better be heartfelt. You better have a tear going for this show. Come on. Caleb Craig.
I'm not a good you Googleizer.
Best friend.
My best friend.
Best friend, Craig.
Well, you're not really leaving right now. You're just leaving the show.
Yeah, we'll probably still see you every week. I mean, I
Yeah.
will for a little bit.
Yeah.
No, actually, no, I won't. Because you're going to be doing your movie thing.
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah,
I'll
three.
be there. I'll see you on set every now and
3
then.
weeks to do my movie. Thanks, Caleb.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, fuck all y'all.
I
We're
think
not gonna miss this show at all.
I do think it's going to suck. We're going to have less talking time. We're going to have less...
I don't know. I think we did okay.
You might
on the
actually
other
talk about
couple
video games
episodes.
more.
we're going to have less rants, which are always fun.
Yeah.
Less
Somehow Joe
combativeness.
just finds shit that pisses him off all the time, so he can rant about it. So we got to get.
Oh,
we got to
it's
start
mostly
doing.
about his job, like every time. And so every time Joe works, it's just a,
Every time I have to go to a real job.
His job does kind of fuck him. He doesn't get paid OT or
Well,
anything.
it's his choice. He's the one who signed up.
I know.
For
I know.
well, there was the pizza delivery job that he ranted about. Then there was the gas station job that he ranted about. There's FedEx that he's
it.
ranted
Yeah, watch him
about
go to
multiple
watch him go to
times.
California to work on his dream. He just does like the on-site services where he delivers catering to film sets.
Yeah, probably.
Delivery boy through and through.
Fuck. Fucking
Delivery
hate it.
boy.
Nick Cage is a dick. He's a fucking hack, man.
Yeah, I guess there won't be any like Joe and I arguments anymore.
Yeah, none of us get that mad at
What
each
I do
other.
want you to try to
Except for
do
me.
is walk into one of the grounds for a movie producer and just set up office like Steven Spielberg did,
I think that's a myth.
and just hang around till people think you
Just hang
belong
around
there.
until you belong there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the balls for that. I'll be honest. It's fucking. I think now that they know that that's a thing, they're really on that shit.
Yeah, enjoy FedEx and
Oh, thank you.
The other
I'll
place.
probably.
Are you
yeah.
gonna pick up FedEx down there?
No, I gotta go find some piece of shit job down there though. I'm gonna be editing a movie for a few months. That's what I'm going down there for. Is just to be around people and to work on my own film. So yeah, that's all. That's my short-term plan right now. So there's no grand. I'm gonna get this job. I'm gonna do this. There's nothing like that.
you need to
right
make
now.
it big so
Because
that
I'm already making my fucking movie right now.
so that El Hus can have at least a $10 million budget.
That ain't gonna happen. I
like-
bet we'll max $500,000 on that.
Damn, I got to get more bald and fat though, so that'll make it even better.
We have different visions.
Of El Hus. Well, you gonna make me
That
wear a
thing.
fucking wig?
Anyway, yeah, the movie, it's gonna start shooting in 8 days. So next Monday.
Should probably figure out.
Yeah, you should probably figure out your schedule. There is definitely an email with the day that you need it off. Yeah. And we got to get you some cop uniforms again. So I don't know why the fuck we didn't keep those ones. It's not like we could have given them back. Maybe
Did you take that back to the local sex shop? Is that what he did?
Yeah, I think basically, yeah, that's what he did.
These didn't work
we
as
gotta
planned.
figure that shit out.
Sir, this is a size XL cop outfit. That's why it didn't work. It's not the cop outfit that was the problem. It's what was inside of it.
So many things inside of it.
Oh my god. Anyway, so we're going to be doing on that. Thank you for anybody who supported that movie. Thanks for everybody to listen to the show. Please keep listening to the show despite me leaving. I don't want that to be the case. I will still listen to the fucking show.
Yeah, we'll bring on guest hosts.
Mostly to see if they shit talk me when I'm gone.
Only for about as long as you rant every time.
Yeah, we'll put a good section of like 40 minutes at the end of each episode to just, bitch.
I am afraid that Schweiss's rants will no longer be combated. That they'll just be allowed to keep going until they...
Oh, that's what we do now. We let him dig his own grave.
Until they fizzle. Which is always deeply uncomfortable.
See, what Schweiss likes to do is he calls it playing devil's advocate. I say that's just a safe way to get his true opinions out.
I do that often, though. Even if I agree with somebody, I'll be like, well, I mean, what about this, though? Like, what about this?
Mm-hmm.
Why not let him die? Why not? Fuck him.
All right.
Anyway, that's my concern. Thank you guys for listening. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's do it.
I'm done. Also, we put out the wrong After Dark, so...
Oh, are you serious?
Despite me saying that last time. Last time was my last After Dark. It'll be this time. Because we put them out in the wrong order. So you get one more episode with me on, guys.
Psych! Fuck, sorry.
Or we fix it in post. I don't know. We might fix the dates on those.
Maybe, yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
See you guys next time.
Enjoy the nude.
May the list go on.
Live always in the nude.
Fuck off.
So, just kidding. The episode's not over yet. We forgot two things that are a mainstay in our show. One is the drawing for patrons, and the winner for that is Chase Sariaslani. Congrats, man. I know you're on the chat on here, so you actually get to hear your congratulations in real time. Thank you for your support. We really appreciate it. It helps make the show great. And also, we have nominations for mine and the Corpse of Joe. Joe's next game, yeah. So we have decided. Chase versus Game has selected Undertale for the game that him and I shall review. I am going with Dark Souls 2 because I bought it. I need to play it. And why not? Greg?
I'm going to pick fucking Skyrim because I bought it for Schweiss like 3 years ago and he needs to fucking play it already.
I think it's been longer than that, but okay.
Yeah, it probably has. Fucker.
I'm going to pick Madden 18 since we have not played a sports game yet on this show.
All right.
So, yeah.
So go on to Twitter, vote for that. That's at Nude Clan Podcast. I'm at Joseph DeGillier.
I'm at Obsidian Ba.
I'm at Nude Clan Camp. So I was reading the chat.
At UFF Podcast. Now the show's actually over.
Yeah. Goodbye.